Hello. This week, Lesser Known and Living Rural Arts looks at tourism in the Republic of Eire and the problems caused by the shortage of petrol and the lack of telephone communication. The town of Ballykilferret has devised a novel, if extreme, means of coping with its tourism difficulties. Gobnet Olunasia explains.
Well, with no bookings, there was going to be no tourists at all, with no phones and no post, and things were looking pretty black for the town. So we held an emergency meeting about it, and we decided to take strong measures. It was the only way,
And these measures were?
Well, we've 3 minibuses, McInaspic's garage runs them, for outings and that, and they go up to Dublin Airport every week,
Ah, so you have some bookings?
No, we've no bookings at all, The lads just stands outside the terminal, when the tourist is coming out, and they just say, "This way, please, all onto the bus now." And they have the tourists up on the bus, before they know what's happened to them,
And do the tourists not know where they're going?
No, that's the trick in it, They say, "Where's this bus going, mister?" And one of the lads maybe would say, "It's a mystery tour, sir. You'll find out when we get there."
And what happens if the tourists don't wish to travel on the bus?
Well, they can't get off it, the lads has the doors well locked. Well, then, they drive them all the way down to Ballykilferret, without stopping. They can't stop for fear they might try climbing out a window or that, but by the time they reaches Ballykilferret, there isn't much fight left in them, and they're usually pretty hungry, so they buy whatever food you'd give them, Mrs. McRoberty does a good meal for them in the salmonella rooms at Belladonna House, Maybe they'd get fried bread or that,
And what happens the other tour operators when they find that their tour parties have disappeared at the airport? Surely they're very angry.
Well, there, but sure, that's the luck of the game, It's first come, first served, there was a Bird Falchi man down here inquiring about it, but apparently a big tree had fallen across the road outside Ballygroppel and his car went into it, The guards don't know how it happened because there wasn't even a breeze blowing that day, and the car had been towed away to McInaspic's while your man was off looking for help, There doesn't seem to be much wrong with the car from the outside, there's only a light gone in her, but they're saying down in McInaspic's that the plugs and the distributor cap must have fallen over with the bang, and they have to get them from France, and, well, of course, there's been no post and no phone, so your man has been down here for the last 6 weeks, and his nerves isn't too good, He has a temporary job in the stores down in Granarty supermarket. He's looking very settled in, There's some says he'll never leave the place.
Good heavens! And how do you manage to keep the tourists contented during their enforced stay? This must surely present grave difficulties.
Well, there's entertainment for them, We have a medieval banquet laid on for them in the old jailhouse. The Cannon's housekeeper prepares all that, She's a great cook, They get a lovely meat tea, cold ham and tomatoes and all that, and the place is just as it was 100 years ago, It hasn't even been cleaned, and the old cobwebs are there and all, and, well, the local Cayley band plays for them, while they're eating, and then, maybe tomorrow they'd be taken to see the old standing stones out by the quarry tip, and...
But I didn't see any standing stones out by the quarry tip.
Well, there'll be standing stones there tomorrow. The lads are putting them up tonight, and then the following day they'll be taken out to see the dolmen if the lads can get the top stone on her in time. That's a very tricky operation with the crane and all, It's all go in the tourist business.
So I gather. But don't the tourists complain about this enforced banquet?
Well, it's something the same as Bunratty, if they complain, they go to the dungeons. But it's different here, they're not let out until they stop complaining, That's the rule, You have to stay in the dungeon until you stop complaining.
And what happens when the tourists have completed their itinerary in Ballykilferret?
Well, they're kind of dazed then, You'd know by their eyes that they're dazed, They get a kind of a glassy look, and we let them wander off, wherever they like then. Maybe they'd hitch a lift or that, The odd one hangs around and won't go away, Between ourselves, they can be a bit of a nuisance, We'd have to take them sometimes in the minibus with a blindfold on them and dump them out the road, there's one old Yankee fella, and he's gone a bit astray on himself, and he just wanders around clicking his camera, there's no filming it, so he wouldn't be doing anyone any harm, People is very good to him, they give him scraps of food and that, Well, listen, this is the medieval banquet we're coming to here now. Would you like to look ahead?
Yes, indeed.
This is her now. What's Oh, Jenny, there's the alarm. Wait now, some of them must be trying to make an escape. After them, lads! Sean, bring over some more of that ham.
Gobnet o' lunacy. I asked Gobnet, had they any touring motorists in the area, and he told me that they regularly put an advertisement in the city papers guaranteeing petrol to motorists who visit the town. But, as Gobnet explained...
Well, when they come down, like, we say, we guarantee you had enough petrol to get down here, but we guarantee you haven't enough petrol to get back. That's the catch in it, you see.